We're now ready to start, ladies and gentlemen, with a celebration. The reception program begins right here as we direct your attention to the entrance of the hallway. Ladies and gentlemen, the dashing couple who we got to see exchange their vows or do the nuptial ceremony earlier on are now ready to walk down as Mr. and Mrs. Can we give them all our attention, please, ladies and gentlemen, and a nice, warm, loving round of applause as I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Bonner. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I was just wondering what happened there for a bit. Can we give them another huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. and Mrs. Bonner now have a huge surprise for you.
My heart beating, 'cause you are the reason I'm losing my sleep. Please come back now.
There goes my mind erasing, and you are the reason that I'm still breathing. I'm hopeless now.
I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean
Just to be with you and fix what I've broken.
Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason.
There goes my hand shaking, and you are the reason. My heart keeps bleeding. I need you now.
If I could turn back the clock, I'd make sure the light defeated the dark. I'd spend every hour of every day keeping you safe. And I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I'm broken. No, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason. I need you the reason. Just a little closer. Come a little closer. I need you to hold me tonight. I'd climb every mountain
And swim every ocean
just to be with you and fix what I've broken. 'Cause I need you to see that you are the reason.
It's not the end yet. Picture abhi baki hai mere dost.
हाय नखरा तेरा नी हाई रेटेड गब्बरों नु मारे नी मुंडे पागल हो गए ने तेरे गिन गिन लक दे हुलारे हाय नखरा तेरा नी हाई रेटेड गब्बरों नु मारे नी मुंडे पागल हो गए ने तेरे गिन गिन लक दे हुलारे ओ बातें है कमाल कर गई आंखों ही आंखों में तू सवाल कर गई हाँ हाँ तेरी मीठी मीठी बातें है कमाल कर गई आंखों ही आंखों में तू सवाल कर गई आंखों ही आंखों में तू सवाल कर दिल्ली दे किन्ने मरदे ने ते किन्ने पहला तुम्हारे हनी है नखरा तेरा नी हाय रे तेरे गबरू मारे हाय नी मुंडे पागल हो गए ने तेरे गिन गिन लगदे हुलारे
Wow, wasn't that special? Come on, let's give it a nice round of applause. Husband and wife, newlyweds, their first dance together. We all had the pleasure of witnessing their marriage ceremony early on, and we get to celebrate them at this grand reception here this evening. That was just the rehearsal. We'll go one more time. So, ladies and gentlemen, as your MC, I'm very proud to officially present to you Mr. and Mrs. Bana.
तेरे बिन नहीं लगता दिल मेरा ढोला तेरे बिन नहीं लगता दिल मेरा ढोला सब छूट
And while they do that, ladies and gentlemen, so as we know, our beautiful bride here today, Alpa, stole Nikhil's heart. He did the same with her, but today she won because she stole his surname. Isn't that beautiful? Come on, let's give them a nice round of applause there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start with the formalities, and that means it's time for our speakers. Our first speech is a representative of the bride's family, or two representatives rather, from the bride's family. Please join me in welcoming Neeraj and Trusha.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to take a minute to welcome you all to my sister, Alpa's reception, and thank you for being here with us to take part in this celebration. Sisterhood is perhaps one of the most complicated relationships to describe. There are many moments where we argue and bicker, but at the same time, there's an underlying bond of love so strong that nothing can destroy it.
My siblings and I have both been through the phase of adolescence where we tended to avoid each other and outdo each other's retorts by coming up with better comebacks. Fortunately, though, we all grew out of those phases and learned to see each other in a different light. As the years passed, we have become the closest of friends. Having seen Muchwen at her lows and highs, I can honestly say I have never seen her as ecstatic as she is today, sitting behind her, next to her husband, Nikhil. I consider my Mutiven to be a wonderful person, caring, understanding, and extremely loving. She goes above and beyond for those she cares about, and so it is so heartwarming to see that she has found someone that will do the same to her. I understand that I'm almost duty-bound to tell an embarrassing story about Mutiven, but to be honest, I'll skip over that because she still scares me. I can, however, tell you that there's nothing that prepares you to see your own sister as a bride and a wife to another man that she loves. I never thought my sister needed anyone else, since she always seemed so fine just by herself. But now it has become evidently clear that these two complete each other. I won't lie, there were some instances where I feared this day would come, where I would feel like I was losing my sister. But fortunately, it does not feel that way at all. On the contrary, I'm gaining a new brother. Alpa has always made great choices, and I'm certain that Nikhil is the best one yet. I'm delighted to welcome you, Nikhil Jija, to our family, and I hope you're excited as we are. With that, I wish you, my Mutiben, and new Jija to have the time of your lives by each other's side. I wish you upon every happiness there could possibly be, and I hope that you prosper, flourish, and grow together to build a bond that is magical.
I think that was really magical, ladies and gentlemen. The bride speakers, her siblings, Neeraj and Trisha. Come on, let's give them a round of applause. Before our next speaker, we thought we'll do something a little different. And I know that our bridal couple and their closest members of the family and their friends have been working really hard to put together this next act which you're about to see. And judging from what we saw when Nikhil and Alpa waltzed their way in earlier on, I know that this is going to be something spectacular. But this, by the way, is something called the Girls' Dance Medley. So ladies and gentlemen, I promise you I know nothing more about it. I just know it's going to be something really special and a treat. So enjoy.
चोख लड़ जावे सारी रात नींद ना आवे मैनू बड़ा तड़पावे दिल चैन कहीं ना पावे 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 चोख लड़ जावे सारी रात नींद ना आवे मैनू बड़ा तड़पावे दिल चैन कहीं ना पावे पावे पावे
खन खन चूड़ी तेरी खन 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 के रे खन 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 के वेख वेख के चेहरा मेरा दिल ये धक धक धड़के रे दिल ये धक धक धड़के
तरसावे तेरे बिन ये रह ना पावे माही जो तू ना आवे 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 लड़ जावे सारी रात नींद ना आवे मैनू बड़ा तड़पावे दिल चैन कहीं ना पावे 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 चढ़ा मुझ पे सुरूर है असर तेरा ये जरूर है तेरी नजर का कसूर है पास तू क्यों दूर है ये इश्क का जो फितूर है नशे में दिल तेरे चूर है अब तो होश ना खबर है ये कैसा असर है होश ना खबर है ये कैसा असर है तुमसे मिलने के बाद दिल पर तुमसे मिलने के बाद दिल पर
हौले से हवा लगती है, हौले हौले से दवा लगती है, हौले हौले से दुआ लगती है। हौले हौले चंदा बढ़ता है, हौले हौले घूंघट उठता है, हौले हौले से नशा चढ़ता है। तू सब्र तो कर मेरी यार, जरा सांस तो ले दिलदार, कल फिक्र न गोली मार यार है दिन जिंदड़ी दे चार। हौले हौले हो जाएगा प्यार चलिया, हौले हौले हो जाएगा प्यार, हौले हौले हो जाएगा प्यार चलिया, हौले हौले हो जाएगा प्यार। हौले 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 हो जाएगा प्यार चलिया, हौले हौले हो जाएगा प्यार। स्वैग सूट पटियाला शाही चुन्नी तेरी ब्लैक ओ मुंडे होके परदे तेनू तक तक के नचे जदों हथ तू लाके उत्ते रख के
प्रॉपर पटोला नखरा स्वैग सूट पटियाला शाही चुन्नी मेरी ब्लैक ओ मुंडे होके परदे मैनू तक तक के नचा जदों हाथ मैं लाके उत्ते रख के।
One more remix.
दिल धड़काए और सीटी बजाए, दिल धड़काए सीटी बजाए, बीच सड़क पे नखरे दिखाए सारे हो करके इशारे। हो लड़की हो लड़की हो लड़की आंख मारे हो लड़की आंख मारे हो लड़की आंख मारे।
तुषार कपूर की आवाज में कुमार सानू की आवाज में
ओ लड़की आंख मारे ओ लड़की आंख मारे ओ लड़की आंख मारे। दिन नाचा जो ट्विटर पे ट्रेंड हो गया। नासिक के ढोल पे धन 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 नाचा तो सबका दी एंड हो गया। मेरे इशारे पे दिन दिन नाचा जो ट्विटर पे ट्रेंड हो गया। नासिक के ढोल पे धन धन नाचा तो सबका दी एंड हो गया। सारी दुनिया में एक ही फेमस है, मुंबई हो या दिखा दूं तुझे मेरा वाला डांस, ये है मेरा वाला डांस। तो नाचू नाचू, ये है
Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to continue the program? Or do you want some more dancing? More dancing? We'll arrange for that later on. Right now, we have to bring on our next speaker, ladies and gentlemen. And now, for a speech from the groom's family, or the groom's side rather, please join me in welcoming Lloyd Balcho. I hope I got that surname correct.
No, okay. Still very out of breath from that. Jeez, that was fun. Thanks for doing things like this, guys. That was awesome. Okay, namaste, everyone. I was going to say thanks for making the sacrifice to come to this beautiful coastal resort, and then I realized that would just be ridiculous. So rather, let me say, how lekker is this? And that's just the venue. What about the occasion, the wedding of Nikhil and Alpa? Beautiful. Mr. and Mrs. Bana. Congrats, you two. You look so incredibly happy. A smile like this on Nikhil's face, I've only ever seen when he's ordered Rockamama's wings and they arrive at his plate. So, Alpa, I mean, you've topped it, so amazing. The dancing you just saw didn't come very naturally to Nikhil or myself or a lot of the team. Nikhil, how many kgs did you lose learning that dance? 7 kgs lost learning that dance. So, well done, Nikhil. Unreal. But really, Nikhil, Alpa, I'm honored to be standing here today saying a few words about you guys. You're special people, and I'm really glad you're getting the wedding that you deserve. I must also say well done to both parents, Birit and Manakshi, or Bapuji and Ba. You've raised a beautiful, caring daughter, and thank you so much for this awesome wedding for them. It's really special. Thank you. Sharmila and Viren, you've raised a son who's incredibly kind, caring, and really is a friend to all, so well done. Nikhil, after all these years, the wait is finally over. You're a married man. Okay, so there's a few things you need to get used to, like sharing your cupboard space, having dirty dishes, and all over the show you're going to find these long hairs, and you're going to, where did this come from? But, you know, you're just going to have to deal with it. But on the plus side, you now got a life partner that you can travel with, you know, make memories with, you can laugh with, and just really, you know, just have an awesome time together. So I'm really looking forward to what the future has for you two. Alpa, you can rest assured that Nikhil will care for you deeply, that he'll be honest, he'll be loyal, generous, and that he'll be there in the good times and stick out the bad times. He's a Liverpool supporter, so he's used to sticking out the bad times. But look at how they're doing this year. This must be a blessed year for Liverpool and for Alpa and Nikhil. Myself and many people here have experienced Nikhil's love, generosity, and kindness. He's up for any adventure, no matter the situation. I never realized that Yes Man was actually a true life film. I remember being in Durban in the middle of winter and getting my final actuarial exam results. And Nikhil called. He was so stoked. He was in Joburg, I was in Durban. Grabbed a bottle of whiskey, got in his car, drove from Joburg to Durban. I wasn't in city Durban, I was in farm Durban. Took his GTI on a farm road to celebrate. So that just speaks to the crazy lengths he'll go to make awesome memories. And Alpa, you are super lucky to be in that position and share those memories with him. And Nikhil, you're lucky as well. Enjoy the adventure. Another side of Nikhil that we always speak about, but never seems to be spoken of enough, is how much he cares and puts others' interests ahead of his own. I've seen this with countless pizza nights, words of encouragement, the way he supports everyone at work and at play. The list goes on. Spending time with Nikhil really is addictive. So I've written a poem for the two of you, and I hope the words will speak to your marriage. Okay. As the mist of solitude fades and the warmth of your spouse appears, realize what you've been blessed with. Let go of all your fears. This is a new beginning, the start of something great. Be two artists with one brush. Make the most of your clean slate. Use color and texture. Be bold and be bright. Leave the world with a masterpiece as you fade into the light. If you had your drinks ready, then I'd like to propose a toast to the bride and groom. Otherwise, let's faux propose a toast with an empty glass. Or I'll give you some time if you have anything. Okay. To the bride and groom, Alpa and Nikhil. Cheers.
And now for the official toast. We do have a Toastmaster. And, okay, so Nirav will do it a bit later, right? So I think we're going to go straight into dinner then, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I think we've kept you for a bit too long. So we'll have the official toast by a Toastmaster after dinner. For now, I just have to remind you that we do have a cash bar in operation during dinner. And I will talk you through what's remaining in the program thereafter. We do have another dance item, I believe, and we'll get to hear from the bridal couple as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all attention to stage, please. All right, without a doubt, you enjoyed the dinner and dessert, so I think now it's time for us to get some word from the couple of the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, our speakers earlier on have been showering praise upon our bride and groom separately. And I think now it's time for us to get them to speak. So should we hear from the bride and groom? Who should go first? The groom. I'll tell you what, ladies first. And a stunning lady she is. Ladies and gentlemen, I hand you over now to the bride.
Good evening, everyone. We hope you've enjoyed our destination weekend wedding. Nikhil and I most certainly did. It's been a whirlpool of planning, emailing, endless phone calls, but luckily for my handy brothers, Neeraj and Nirav, and the excellent filing system and email etiquette, we have finally come to the fruition of their hard work. It's been a weekend with so many emotions, happy and sad. This year, we have lost a few dear to us. To Bappa, I know you are smiling from above. We miss you and we will continue to remember your hearty laugh and warm smile. On one hand, I'm leaving my childhood home, but going to a new home where I know I will be loved and cherished. To my parents, Ba and Bapuji, I want to say thank you for everything you have done for me and making me the woman I am today. As the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child. In my case, little siblings aren't so little anymore. Thank you to Neeraj, Nirav, and Trusha for helping me and making this all possible for this decor and choosing my chandlo. I really am blessed to have you all in my life. And thank you for all being part of my life, not this weekend, but forever. Thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedules all the way from the UK, America, Australia, Cape Town, Canada, and of course, all of my family from hometown Pretoria for gracing our wedding celebrations. Thank you.
Namaste, distinguished guests, guests of no particular distinction, relatives young and old, friends who have become family, and those who have traveled from far and wide. I don't want to take up too much of your valuable drinking and dancing time today, but I do think there are a few things that the bride and groom should share on their wedding day. Now, events like this don't just happen. Bapuji and Ba, Neeraj and Neerav and Trusha, Alpa and I would like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for this beautiful wedding. And to the Pema family and everyone who has helped organize this event, I would personally like to say a big thank you. Now to my beautiful wife, Alpa. These past few days would not have happened without you. Thank you for taking a chance on me and for loving me the way you do. I love you with all my heart, and I'm sure everyone will agree that you look absolutely stunning today. I look forward to spending the rest of our lives together. I cannot let this day go without thanking my parents for bringing me into this world. Such a handsome and modest man, don't you all think? I would like to thank you for always being there for me and your unconditional love and support. You allowed me to make my own decisions in life and been there for me to pick up the pieces when things have fallen apart. To my sisters, Hinal and Joey, who continue to be a remarkable support system for me. We have a very special connection, and I love you both very much. To Chloe, my furry sister, you have definitely paved paths to my heart. And to my best man, groomsmen and friends, with whom I'll never walk alone. Your friendship, love, and support cannot go unnoticed. Unfortunately, as with all occasions such as this, it's not possible to have everyone we love with us today. Both families have experienced recent losses, very dear to us, so I'd like to pay our respects to those who have gone, but not forgotten. We know that you're here with us in spirit, and not only in our thoughts today. In a few words, on behalf of my wife and I would like to express my enormous gratitude to all of you. Raise your glasses. A warning though, broken glass is not part of the deal, so tame your energies. You all have added to this important event in our lives and helped us make memories that we will treasure forever. A toast for you all. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you all for coming. Travel home safely. Now, allow me to let my best man do what he is best at doing, keeping the spirits high. Let's get this party started.
झूठी जार का है आंखों से मार तेरी बेतुकी बातें पिया जी यार मेरा लूट ले रे अरे आपस आर का है पल्लू तू झाड़ मुझे तेरा बना ले पिया जी यार मेरा लूट ले रे यहाँ वहाँ कहीं तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं तेरी मेरी लगे जोड़ी प्यारी रंगतारी 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 तूने आंखें घुमा के जो मारी रंगतारी रंगतारी तूने आंखें घुमा के जो मारी मेरे होठों से धुआंधार निकलती है जो बोली जैसे जैसे बंदूक की गोली मेरे तेवर में है तहजीब की रंगीन रंगोली जैसे जैसे हो ईद में होली मेरे होठों से धुआंधार निकलती है जो बोली जैसे जैसे बंदूक की गोली मेरे तेवर में है तहजीब की रंगीन रंगोली जैसे जैसे हो ईद में होली मेरे जीवन की दशा थोड़ा रस्तों का नशा थोड़ी मंजिल की प्यास है बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है कसम से बाकी सब